As a parent, you hope to teach your children to have integrity, take care of your family and your community. Most of all, the value of hard work.
The way we're raised shapes who we are and how we see the world. The values of our parents, in my case, the values of hard work, family, and respect, become the values we hold close to our hearts. And those are the values we most admire in each other and the values that we hope to pass on to our kids.
When we ended up with 4 children, we weren't in a position where we could just go buy whatever. We had to budget for those things.
It was tough, you know. I went about 7 years one time without missing any work.
My dad worked in a furniture factory. His entire adult life, the same furniture factory, unair conditioned. My mom worked part-time jobs while raising 4 kids.
I myself didn't go to college, and it was very important for me, for my kids to go to college.
Like many families around here, my folks couldn't afford to pay for my college education. I took out loans, we're still paying them down.
When you graduated law school, I knew in the back of my head, he could get a really good, high-paying job with a big law firm, but I knew that wasn't you.
For me, practicing law meant I could help working families living in neighborhoods like this. It's those same values that my parents instilled in me to really give a fighting chance to people who need it most, people that were struggling, fight against big banks who are foreclosing on people during the recession, helping veterans in their battles with the VA, helping folks with mental illness get housing and services that they need. Working as a legal aid lawyer, I came to realize that the laws weren't written with working people in mind. So I decided to run for state senate. Most of the political insiders gave me 0 chance. I wasn't born into a family of politicians. My dad wasn't governor. I was born into a family of workers. That's what I know, so that's what we did. We worked it. I said if we win, we're going to continue to fight for working families. Well, we did win, and I stayed true to my word.
Senate Majority Leader Dan Feltes will introduce the Granite Caregiving Act.
We expanded access to health care for over 50,000 granite standards. We added protections for people with pre-existing conditions and established some of the toughest drinking water standards in the country. We made some of the most significant investments in clean energy in New Hampshire history. We got a lot done, but all too often we hit the same roadblock.
Governor Chris Sununu has vetoed a paid family leave bill.
Governor Chris Sununu has just vetoed a bill to
Sununu has threatened to veto.
The governor vetoed the bill.
Governor Chris Sununu's veto of a
Well, what do we teach you to do when something is broke?
You taught me to fix it.
I'm running for governor for the working families of New Hampshire. For people like my parents, the people I represented, people who tried hard and worked hard and never asked for a damn thing. Costs are rising, from housing to child care to prescription drugs to heat and electricity. Property taxes are going up while taxes for big corporations are going down. We need to reverse that equation. I'll look at every issue and every law that hits my desk and think, what is in it for working families? Politics of lifting people up, not tearing them down. Everybody matters, everybody counts. New Hampshire is the best state in the nation to raise a family. My wife and I truly believe that. But right now, working people deserve better. And with me, they'll get it. It's who I am, it's who we are.
It's who you've always been.
And it's who I'll be as your governor.